started since it is 8:02 a.m. And I will, at the end of the call, we'll go ahead and do our little drawing. I have today for our 12 days of the coach life for being on the team call. I have one person who'll be the lucky winner of our Forever Faithful tumbler, which is super cute. And I also am going to do two prizes this morning since you guys took the time to spend with me. I'm going to do a $5 Starbucks gift card too. Can you hear me okay? Yeah? Okay. I thought you were doing this, Jerry, and I was like, oh no, she can't hear me. Okay. Good. So this morning, I just wanted to kind of talk about really finishing 2016 strong. I don't want us to, in this last week kind of the month, I don't want us to jump to that 3-2-1 Happy New Year quite yet. I want to focus on that 3-2-1 finish strong. And if you listen to the National Wake Up Call this week, that's kind of where I'm getting my inspiration. These are sort of my takeaways from that talk this week. From, I don't even remember his name, but he was a really awesome coach. He's been in the business for like centuries. They're like, oh, before the telephone was invented, like they're making fun of him. So he knows what he's talking about. It's definitely been through this like kind of sucky time of, not sucky, but like hard time as we are, talking to people about the holidays. It's not, I don't want to call it a hard time. It's just a different kind of time, but you have to kind of put on your blinders, work for you. You have to just realize that by pushing through this, next couple weeks through the holidays and Christmas and staying consistent with your journey, that is really what is going to help you finish strong and help set you up for success in 2016. So I'm going to go ahead. I put a little doc together, and I'll share this on the team page too, so you can keep these things in mind next week. Let me show you. So if y'all can you see my little 3-2-1 page? Yeah? Okay, cool. So they talked about last week, in our workouts, I think for every workout that I've done with Beachbody, we just lost power. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, it's back. I see your light. Yay. Anyway, so every workout we do, they always you're doing your move, like 21 Day Fix, you're doing your little moves for a minute, and Autumn starts counting down like 3, 2, 1, and how many, I am totally guilty of this, and I realized that this morning because I knew this is like my topic, and I really paid attention to this in my workout this morning. When they start counting down 3, 2, 1, like I stop, right? Like so guilty. Like I'm like, oh, all right, we're done. Or like I start thinking like in quarter force, you kind of move to like the next like part of the workout. So I'm thinking ahead, like I'm like getting up and going to the like the whatever, like the strength part, and not finishing like the MMA combination because I'm thinking about getting on the ground to do these stupid Spider-Man push-ups. So like I'm not finishing strong. I'm like jump, and I hear that 3, I'm stopping. But it really, guys, it's the 2-1 that count the most. The 2-1 that get you the results that you're after, right? And that works the same way in our business, and pushing through that last, instead of just kind of, it's that time of year, like of the 3-2-1. Oh, I was close enough, oh, well, maybe I'll catch them next time, or, oh, that can wait till the new year. But it's the results that are found in the 2-1. When you say, you know what, yeah, I could get that in the new year, or I could get somebody started on their journey now. Or, I could push for those 2 last challenge pack sales that get me to diamond. Or I could wait till, January. So, you have to decide, are you going to push through that 2-1? And I have 3 steps to just kind of takeaways, 3 ideas for you, 3 things to keep in mind as you do push through to try to finish strong this month, or not try to, but we will finish strong here in December. So number 3, I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1. Number 3 is to be confident. And the guy on the National Wake Up Call was saying, are you a raving fan of what you do? Do you love your workouts? Do you love your Shakeology? Do you share that? Like you have to do a little gut check. Like when you share about your workouts, are you consistent with it? Are you sharing how much you love like a home workout and how much you value that when it's cold outside? And, you know, when you see those gym membership things coming, talk about how much you appreciate a home workout, that it helps you stay consistent and stay on your journey. Are your challengers raving fans? That's your job as a coach, right? We want to make them raving fans of what we have to offer them, of their journey, of the 21-day fix. You know, they have 21 days to fall in love with the nutrition and their Shakeology and their workouts and their self, right? So that they rave about it, so that they go and they tell all their friends and they start posting on their own social media, and they, you know, bring people into your new you group as referrals, because they want to help other people too. Or maybe they'll become coaches in 2017 because they're raving fans too. And every coach on this team should be a raving fan of what we have to offer, you know. And you have, so if you're struggling, if you're like, you know what, I just don't know how to like get my mojo back, how to be strong, how to finish, just go all in, guys. Do that 3-2-1, right? In your workouts. Decide today, commit to a program. Start day 1 today if you really wanted a 21-day fix, and share how, you know what, you are going to do this start to finish. And when the new year comes, you're going to be ready for it, and you're going to document that every single day. And you know what, people that document their day 1 to 21 or 30 or whatever journey, people are watching. You might get one stinking like on your post, but believe me, they see your confidence. They see that you love what you're doing, and they see that it's a package deal. If you share the whole program, you know that that's fitness, that's nutrition, that's your Shakeology. If you go all in to commit to that for yourself, that does a lot good for you. But in turn, if you document it along the way, people are watching, people are getting inspired, and you are in turn being confident in being in what we have to offer them in 2017. Or to even just, you know, you might inspire somebody to finish strong with you in 2016. There's a lot of people out there that want to change now, right here, right now. Don't forget about them too. All right, so the step 2, the 2 is to squeeze out every last rep. So like we've talked about, you know, you have to, the 2 and even that 1, you don't stop until they say break, right? So that starts, I think, where people fall short. And this part during this time of year is in your invite. You just have, you make these preconceived notions about people, that it's like a mind trap that, oh, they're going to tell me, I'll wait till after the holidays. Hi, girls. They're all waving at me. So they're probably waving at Billy. But anyway, they think you get into this trap. You're like, oh, I'm not going to message her because I know, like, she's told me no so many times in the past. Oh, she's going to tell me, like, she's not ready right now, not till 20, you know, not till the new year. Or, oh, I know she's, like, in finals right now at school. Well, stop getting into that trap, all right? You want to just have a conversation. If you know you're talking to a college student who is in finals right now, message them and just say, hey, like, how are you? I've been thinking about you. I know this week is really rough. This time of year is rough in school. I hope that your finals are going really well. When do you get to head home for the holidays? It can work same with a mom. Hey, I know, I hope that you're getting your holiday shopping done. I know it's crazy town over here. What do you have planned with your family for Christmas? You know, just reestablish connections with these people. And in turn, maybe next week after Christmas Day, you can message them and just say, I loved this idea. I loved his wording. And this is just say something like, I have this crazy passion for helping others start their 2017 strong. Do you know anyone who might be interested? So you share your passion and you share, you know, it's not like you're putting all the pressure on them to start with you. You know, you're also opening the door to, like, you're reaching out to anybody that you can. And, you know, do you know anybody else that might be, you know, maybe it's not right for that person you're talking to, but they might know their mom is really struggling and they have this solution to lose weight. They might send you their mom's information or their sister or their whoever. So, don't be afraid to include other people in that conversation. And just think about it. If there's 15 days left in this year and you have 10 conversations a day, even if it's just like, happy holidays, what are your plans with your family? By the end of the year, guys, you're going to have 150 conversations going, okay? With people that are then going to pop up. You're going to pop, because you had a conversation with them, your posts are going to pop up in their newsfeed. They're going to think of you when January 1st comes along. So you're planting seeds right now to finish strong, but also to start off even stronger. So we got the 3, the 2, finally the 1 is your personal development. Guys, you have 15 days left in the month to make a total mind shift. Okay? Mindset. It should say mindset shift, not mind shift, but mindset shift. And if you attack your mind before your mind attacks you, like, oh my gosh, I was like, whoa, yes. So, like, for me, recently I realized, like, I was waking up in the morning and I was going straight to my laptop and I was trying to like power through like messaging people back and like posting in my groups and just like instant overwhelm, right? And I wasn't like, I was still half asleep. I was by no means in a right mindset to go out and help people by waking up at 4:15 and trying to power through that right away. So instead, guys, lately I've just been waking up. I just turn on the Christmas tree. Like, it's very, very calming to me. I throw in a load of laundry. I drink my Energize, and I just sit down and listen to like 10 minutes of personal development or read 10 minutes of personal development. And then I go and I work out. Like, I do all this stuff for myself first, attacking my mind instead of all that stuff attacking me and instant overwhelm, right? Because I was in this trap of instant overwhelm. And I'm trying to, and I'm still working on this, like, overwhelm floods my mind just with how life is going for me currently, but it's something that I'm working on. And I've seen a lot of benefit from me making sure my personal time, and personal development can be through your workout, right? Like, that for me is the only time of my day where it's all me. And it makes me feel good. It makes me feel strong. It makes me feel motivated. And that's how I like to start my day. So that's growing me personally, right? So you have to create your own motivation, your own momentum first. And that's how I do it every day. How you all do it every day is going to be totally different. But you have to find the way that works for you. And, you will be the one, by creating that motivation and that momentum, you're going to be the one that sees success. And they talked about too, like, think about a test group. Right. When they come out with this new program, there's this test group of people. The room is full of all these people in the room that they've chosen to be a part of this test group. And he just kind of finished out the talk and said, like, it's the ones that push through 3, 2, 1, they keep going, that have that incredible 6-pack ab transformation at the end, right? They're the ones that see the success before all the others, right? They're the ones who pushed hard, and in turn, they are the ones that got the results. So you have to make the decision for yourself in this last 15 days of the month. Are you going to be the ones that push through and make the 2-1 count, or are you going to be the ones that wait? And when you wait, like everybody else that pushed through are going to see the results, and you're going to have it harder for yourself. So be the ones that push. That's what I want for you. I want you to feel motivated and keep that momentum going. And I want you to realize that if you push through that 2-1, you're going to be the ones that are 10 steps ahead of the rest come 2017, and you'll finish your month strong. So that's kind of all I had with the 3, 2, 1. Does anyone have any questions about that or comments that they wanted to share? I do have one other thing I want to show you this morning, but before I move along from that, you don't have to be shy, or you don't have to share it all. It's fine too. No? All right. So I just did want to show you an idea we've talked a lot in the past about, and let me get up my other screen. We had talked about using event pages to promote our new products. So we really hit that hard with Core de Force, right? We went through how the whole process of how to create an event page, the process of how to use it to invite people to the Core de Force Challenge group. But I wanted to encourage you all to consider an event page for your New Year's group, because that is a great place. A lot of us have ran 3 free groups this past month. A lot of us have want to bring back in old challengers, and it's a really, really quick, easy way to get everybody into one place. So I wanted to show you quickly my event that I just launched yesterday, no, 2 days ago. But this is my New Year, New You event. So I went to I ran mine off of my like page. If you have a business page, a like page, you can do that too. If you don't, you can just run it right from your personal page the exact same way. In our team call file on the team page, there is an old team call from just a couple weeks ago about launching Core de Force. And if you check out that call, I walk you step by step through the directions on how to create an event page that looks like this. So if that is something that you've never done before and you want to consider this, I highly recommend that you walk through the step-by-step of those pages. I think I've also shared in the team page just kind of an outline for a launch. So this might not work and it might not help you very much, but I want to show you how a challenge group event page is so very similar to an event, to a launch event page. So in my New Year, New You, I have the dates, of course. I made a cover. Keep it really, really simple, the banner. It doesn't need to be like super flashy. It doesn't need to be, you don't want like information overload in there. You just want something to catch people's attention. For me, when I think of the New Year, I love sparkly things. So I chose this one. And I just put the date on the top, reserve your spot today. And then I have the about is where you can catch people. This is what they're going to see when you send out an invite to your event. This is like the hook. This is what has to bring them in. So you want it to be catchy. You want to explain what this New Year, New You thing is. I took it pretty much from my all call and just reworded things a little bit differently. And then of course I have my Wufoo application here. If you haven't went to Wufoo and created a challenge group application, I really, guys, recommend that you do that. I've been finding people use them a lot, and I just throw them into posts now. Like, if I like share a recipe, or if I talk about my challenge groups, I always throw this application in there. And it's so funny. I get a lot more response from this application than I do from, say, a call to action that says, oh, message me for details. I never, people never message me when I put out an all call or say that, message me for details. Instead, I put, like, if you're interested, if this touched you, if, you'd like to see more of these fun recipes in my New Year challenge group, apply here. And people it's really cool. I didn't see a lot of success with my Wufoo in the past, but for some reason lately it's really been working. It's a free source. You can have up to 3 different applications. So I have one for coaching, to join my coaching team. I have one for my challenge groups, and I also have one for my challengers. I send them like midweek. In the first week, it's a goal survey. So that I use up my 3 free ones on Wufoo. If you wanted more, you have to pay. But anyway, that's a side note. Then on the discussion page, this I'm posting, like, I'm gonna try like 3 to 5 times a day in here, honestly, as much as I can. The welcome is just pretty much restating the discussion, the about part that people will see. I posted about our little Toys for Tots thing going on yesterday. My Flashback Friday post from yesterday. And then this morning, I didn't post about my Core de Force. I posted my video from my workout this morning, but I changed my text. I talked about, like, how I was thankful for an at-home, how it's really cool outside, and I was so thankful for, not having to have a gym membership, that I could roll out of bed on a Saturday morning and just go power out my workout. It took me 30 minutes. So that's something that are on people's minds, right? We're in competition with the gyms right now, so I wanted to make sure I addressed that on my New Year page. Now, I just started mine, so there's not a lot for you to see here, except for the people. When I see 2 people are interested, I click on this every day during my power hour, and I see if anybody new is interested. I write down their name, go into Teamsy, and I give them a tag in Teamsy, like New Year, New You, and so I can keep a list of everyone I'm talking to about my group. And I just I'll say a simple message to Annie. I'll just say, hey, Annie, it's really great I'll say, hey, Annie, I hope you're enjoying the Christmas season. I saw that you're interested in my New Year, New You group. Can I share more information with you? Simple, easy. That's what I'll send to everybody who responds to this page. Same with the going. And I would go through here and make a list of them too. And a lot of these people that said they're going have filled out the application. If they haven't, I'll just message them like the people interested and ask them in return to fill out that application. I ask everybody, even past challengers, to fill out the application, because my application shows like what fitness program they want to work with. If they're interested in a 3-day refresh, actually, I'll show you. I can show you my application. And that helps me just keep everybody organized, especially this New Year group. It's going to be kind of bigger. Here's my Wufoo app. It's their name, their email, their phone number, and then how they heard about the group, all the most popular programs I have here. And then I ask them, are you interested in starting your nutrition with a plant-based 3-day refresh cleanse? That opens the door to offer that 3-day refresh to people, which is also really awesome for your past challengers, okay? Because maybe they're not active anymore. But if they purchase a 3-day refresh, you're going to make them active on your downline again. Or you could even offer them like the Shakeology plus the 3-day refresh challenge pack to get them started for the new year. And then just ask them about their current goals and why they want to be a part of the challenge, and they submit it. And it makes it a little bit more formative and a little bit more like that they're committing. They're signing on the dotted line. They're showing me that they really do want to do this. And that helps me when I'm talking to them. When I receive their Wufoo app then, what I do, sorry, this looks like a hot mess, my email. I'm terrible at emails. But what I did was sent them this email. I was just going to show you what it looked like. So here's the email then that I sent out. I'd be more than willing to share this with you guys, and you could take it and make it your own if you're interested. I'm just so interested. I'm so excited that you're interested in my New Year, New You challenge group, and I talk them through what to expect, what I'm going to give them back, and then if they're ready to commit, I then send them over to my Facebook group, which I've already created for my New Year group. And if they click that link, then I can approve that they have filled it. I approve them into the group if they filled out their application. And then they're already in the group, and I post in there too frequently, just here and there. Like I just share like I do in like FabFitFriends or like whatever, just to kind of keep them interested and engaged. Now, my page, like I said, didn't have a lot of content yet because I just launched it. So I wanted to show you, and this is actually Melanie Mitros. So this is where she does this, guys. She runs events like to a T so well, and there is no shame in going to somebody that you know does something well and looking at what they do and taking it and making it their own. That's what I do. Okay, you don't have to come up with all the content ideas and the topics on your own. You can take what she does and make it work for your New Year group. So going back to the first post, this was back in October, our group that she ran, she pops in live, she explains the Skinny Jeans event. She shares some recipes. Guys, this is just right off the Beachbody, or it's off of her blog, but you could share recipes off the Beachbody blog. There's awesome ones. And she talks about the weekend, staying on track and taking these things to a party like that, related to people. She's sharing just about, I don't know what she's doing there, but she's sharing something. She's sharing how she shares her meal plans. So she talks about meal planning, why it's so important. She shares a workout, okay? Again, she's sharing more recipes, and they're all ones you see, like they're chocolate, they're blondies, mug cakes, like things that people were like, ooh, yum, like this looks legit. I think I can do this. She shares some weekend survival tips. She shares, these are fun too, just to share a video that's about topics. So you might share something like, oh, about New Year's resolutions. Like there's a ton of articles out there right now about making a New Year's resolution, or a video or something funny that you could post. And she's sharing this funny video about how women put on their tight jeans. It was really funny. And then, are you ready for tomorrow? The group was starting tomorrow. And then so you see her face is in here a lot. She's in there live. So, you just want to share all the aspects that your challenge group has to offer. All right, so I just wanted to share that with you because I've seen really good success with that in the past, and it's a great time of year, especially to consider an event page. The other awesome thing, if you go to your event page, I'll actually show you this again. I meant to show you this because I'm sure this week a lot of your free groups are maybe wrapping up, and look how easy it is. Let me share. Sorry. All right. Look how easy, if you go to your share, invite friends, and on the side, you can go to my groups, and like here, I have my 7-day Shakeology Shake Off, and it ends tomorrow. So I'm going to go through right now, and I've established a connection with all these women, and I'm going to send them an invite to my challenge group. Bam, done. And I never had to say a word to them. It never had to be like, hey, thank you. Great. I'm so glad that you were in the group. Now join my challenge group. No, I just show up this little invitation on Facebook. And I'm sure in my group, I'm going to talk about my challenge group and all that stuff. But at the same time, you can send them that little more indirect invite. So it's super simple. And I did that. I went into my locker room page and invited everybody. I went into my, all my past challenge groups from the year, because I want to bring back my old challengers. I want to get them back in my funnel, back on track with their nutrition, help them get back into the groove, and they all want it. It's the new year. So so I hope that helps and gives you maybe an idea if you're kind of like, well, my free group's wrapping up, like where do I invite these people, right? What do I do with them now? All right. So anybody have any questions for me, or anything that you're trying that you wanted to share? Anything really. I'll open the floor to you now that I've done all the gabbing.
I have a question, Liesl.
Yeah.
Whenever you have them fill out your Wufoo application, and then they fill it out, do you put them in it's like a holding group until your actual challenge group? Is that where you're talking about adding them to?
Yeah. Do you want me to show you?
No, I didn't think it was your actual challenge group, because you can obviously wait till they purchase their challenge pack, right?
No, what I do, that is my challenge group. What I do is I invite them all in there, and they're more than welcome to stay. But like midweek of preseason, I just make a little announcement in the group, and I say, hey, I'm really excited for everybody. And it's cool because what I do is, like, as people, if they're somebody new, and they purchase their challenge pack, I say, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for it. And I tag the person. They purchased their challenge pack today, and I can't wait to get started with you. And then that kind of, what happens then is everybody else that I've approved to be in the group sees that, and they're like, oh, I guess I need to order mine. It kind of is like this, do you know what I mean? And then I do it every time. Every time somebody like is committed, and or if it's a past challenger and they are staying on their Shakeology Home Direct, and I just say, I'm so excited for her to continue her journey with this program, and I sometimes tag, like, if two people ordered overnight, I'm like, congrats to Kayla and Jessica for purchasing their program, and they are so excited. I can't wait for you to get your package in the mail and get started. And then you just start noticing other people start to come through. And then during preseason week, I just say, hey guys, just so you know, you have to have your programs ready to go by Wednesday. So if you don't have the things you need to be a part of this group, I will unfortunately have to remove you and we'll catch you next time kind of idea. And then that puts a little bit of sense of urgency on people too. It works. I mean, there were people in my quarter force group that were like dragging their feet over and over and over, not ordering. And I privately messaged them too. And I say, hey, like you only have till Wednesday or I have to take you out of the group. And they're like, okay. I have one girl, she's like, please, can I please purchase on Thursday morning? I get paid on Wednesday night. I promise I'll do it. And she did. It was like, yeah, sure. Thursday morning, you go girl. And she did. And she ordered. And, you know, like in that situation, of course, like it's totally fine. But I don't think she would have ordered. Like she was one of those people that I have been talking to forever and ever and ever. And a new product launch comes every single time. Every single time on my event page, she said she's going, she's all in, she's going to do it. And then every single time she didn't do it. Well, this time she did. And I did use that method. So it worked pretty well. And I just find that having them all in that one group helps me like keep them straight and keep them engaged and excited for the group. You know, I might pop in there just a couple times a week and throw in like one of my posts, but you know, it's nothing that you have to do a lot more work for. It's just, I just even cross post with the event page. And I mean, heck, they see it twice, whatever. So if that makes sense. Does that clear that up, Jerry?
Yeah, I love that idea. I think I'm going to start incorporating that more. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. And the Wufoo app is so nice. Like when you get that email from Wufoo, like they have a link for their email. You literally click the link and then it pops up on your email and you can copy paste that email template that I make. Like I make that every time and I just copy paste it and add in, like if they are interested in the refresh, I add that portion to it. If they're interested in a new program, I add in a question about that for them. You know, you just do little tweaks and hit send. So, yeah, I love Wufoo. And it's so easy to use and set up. So easy. And once you do it, like you have it forever. So
that's what I've had my application for a while. I guess I just haven't really used it. I've actually had it for like several months.
Yeah, I was the same way. I wasn't using it, and then I started using it, and it's just been amazing. So I really started using it more when Country Heat came out because I just had this like overwhelming amount of people that wanted to do it, and I needed a way to stay organized with it. So it's really nice, and you get their goals right on paper, you know, that you can refer to. For me, like I need that. I need to like have that written down in front of me. I can't remember everybody's, you know, like it's really good to have that. So, all right, any other questions or comments? No? Okay, well, I will not make you wait any longer. I've been writing everyone's names down that's on the call, so I'm going to put your names in my cup, and we'll do a little drawing before we are done today. All right, so we'll draw I think we'll do the gift card first. How's that sound? So this is for the Starbucks gift card. Let's see. All right, Billy, you're the winner of the Starbucks gift card. So hopefully you have something tasty in mind that you'd like to go get. And
thank you.
The winner of the cup, you're welcome. The cup is Chelsea. Chelsea C, you're the winner. Good job, girls. Well, good job. Thank you. I should just say thank you for being on today. And I'll post your little 12 days of the coach life too right after the call. So you have another chance today to win some fun prizes. All right. I hope you're having fun with that. The holiday season, I thought it was something fun that we could all do. So I hope you're enjoying it so far. We're halfway done. All right. Any other questions for me or comments, takeaways? All righty, ladies. Well, thank you so much for spending your Saturday morning with me. I'll see you next time. Bye.